they played against each other, so
Yeah.
we know that they know a lot about each other already. A big factor, it seemed like in the last game between the two, was the usage of the side B.
Absolutely.
From Charizard, and I mean, honestly, that's a huge intimidation factor, and Bleg has some really solid decision making when it comes to throwing that move out.
I'm looking to see if he's gonna get punishes with that straight off the bat here, or if he's gonna keep it in his back pocket. You know?
Until late set, yeah.
Well, there's our answer.
Whoa!
B armoring through. Retaking center, very brilliant move, just kind of moving back. Okay, Bowser with the side B. Yep, trying to get back with Flame Breath, catching his shield. That's dangerous.
Something I'm realizing now too is that the damage output that Bowser has over Charizard is actually a pretty big neutral advantage, right? Like
it is.
They might be going hit for hit, but damage-wise, Bowser's doing a lot more.
A lot more than Charizard is, yeah. It's true. Okay, grab from Bleggaman. Going off with those back airs at neutral air. Ooh, narrowly whipping the up smash. Bleg with his own up smash. Yeah, punishing that down air with the side B. That's just a very efficient punish, I think.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because once you notice the down air is coming, like, you've got that locked. You know, there's not really any way to avoid it.
Ooh.
Yeah, the jab lock, very clean.
Sends him off stage, but gets clipped by the up B. That's one of the situations where I would have been like, why did he up B onto stage? But at the same time, you can't expect that, right? Like,
right.
Oh.
Ooh.
Waits it out just a little bit too long.
Yep. Then catching that side B again. That's 2 side B kills from Bleggaman.
And 2 stocks ahead.
And now, of course, his game plan has just got to be to hold on to his stock as long as possible. He can let the flare blitzes rip a little bit, but he gets punished for that one right there.
Yeah, get some early percent with Ivysaur, I guess.
What he's looking for. The Ivysaur's been putting in a lot of work in this matchup.
Okay. Resets on the corner, down smash gonna call him out. Okay, I love that nair. I think he honestly can get away with quite a few more nairs in this matchup, but
yeah.
I think the biggest strength that it has is where it sends Bowser, right? Like, him being at such a high weight, it always sends him just a little bit out and sideways, which puts him in such a strong advantage state to punish him.
Ooh, he went deep for that one. And to be honest, I feel like Furfur knew he had to make something happen there. Like, he knew he needed that stock, and it was close to the game point anyway.
Yeah. So. And he's been, I mean, I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. Like, it seems like a 50-50 decision making when it comes to Furfur going off stage, whether it's going to be a call out with forward air high or low, and that's pretty much it. And so that time going pretty deep to try to call that out. I'm getting punched really hard for it.
Let's see if he tries anything different going into game 2.
Alright, bigger stage to work with.
Yeah.
I like the space that Charizard's going to have in this matchup now.
Yeah. Bowser's side B kills absurdly early if he hits those platforms on this stage.
Those side platforms are very close. Oh my god. Lots of damage to be done here though, unfortunately.
Yeah. Coming in with the Flame Breath, Bleggaman getting that advantage.
Down throw, forward air, back air, just spike!
Down air, that was just a clean sequence. The back air to call out the jump off stage and then down airing him knowing that his jump was gone. There's nothing you could do about it.
Falling up air to up smash, that was sick too.
Yep.
He definitely knows his character.
Yeah.
I would chase him off stage right there if I was him, but
yeah,
I understand respect.
Back throw. And the jump again.
Wow, good call out once again.
He is scaring Furfur into jumping.
I was just going to say, he learned a lot more by not doing anything when he initially threw him off stage because he saw, okay, he's going to air dodge. He tapped him one more time, saw the air dodge, spiked him for it.
Yep. Yeah, Furfur trying to get this back real quick. But being onto the stage, he's looking for a forward air or a back air.
I think he's fishing for a back air, but...
Yep.
Yep.
There it is. You called it.
Chase him off stage here too.
And he went for that down air again. Yeah,
that was a 0 to 90.
Bleggaman has a formula figured out, and he's just waiting for Furfur to
fall into position.
Well, he's waiting for Furfur to figure out how to beat it.
Oh, I see.
Before he stops doing it, he's like, I'm gonna keep doing
Fair
it.
enough.
If you're not
Gets
gonna...
the tech chase with side B too.
Yeah.
Solid conversions, very clean game from Bleggaman in that second game.
Yeah. Saturn, what are you doing after tournament?
Saturn.
Saturn, you free tonight?
Never been gassed so hard as a commentator.
Yeah, right? Like, honestly, right. Saturn, the real question is, why aren't you here right now?
True.
Should be commentating with us.
Yes.
We could have 3 people on the mic.
That'd be so fun.
Yeah, that'd be super fun.
Alright, so we're back to Town and City on Furfur's counter pick.
Furfur wanted to go back to town. To be honest, I feel like he gets a lot out of this stage, and I don't think the win that Bleggaman just got was really dependent on the stage.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
If I'm being honest.
I'm curious too, because I mean, I would assume that Bowser wants the stage because of the high platforms, but the fact of the matter being, so far in this set, he's not getting many sad Ds. But I mean, right there, say that he gets one.
Of course, yeah.
But at the same time, in the games before, he wasn't getting many at all. So I just always think it's interesting when characters, or when players pick their counter pick stage based on what their character is good at versus what they're landing on their opponent.
I can hear Swax getting killed by the Emmy robot in the corner.
Oh, really?
Okay, Furfur with the advantage here.
Bleggaman just even first stock.
Taking his time going back to the platform and then side being back to the center.
He knew he's gonna ledge slip off there and put it back there too.
And honestly, that's something that's really scary to challenge. Like if Bowser's looking for a forward or a back air to intercept and you go for the side B.
That'll do it,
Yep. Good side B from Furfur there, getting that first kill. A little bit of Squirtle action from Bleggaman into the Ivysaur. Taking his sweet time at that platform.
Very patient Ivysaur.
That's the bait. Yep, hanging a little bit. Switching back to Charizard.
Unfortunate SD, and now up 2 stocks. Furfur has a huge advantage here.
Yeah.
Could see a game 4.
Yeah, honestly, like, that's not a good time to drop a stock with an SD for Bleggaman because, you know, once your opponent gets one game, that can kind of give them momentum to bring back the whole
just
set.
That confidence that they need.
Yep. Okay.
Optimus Starter Shield reaching far to pick him up that time around.
That's a great option for Charizard, honestly.
Huge. Could just be that Bowser was a big boy, but at the same time, that seems so deep.
Oh, catching him with the side B and suicide.
Yeah, that'll do it. Okay.
That was really good awareness from Furfur, knowing that he can go for that now. Because we haven't seen that from him yet.
Exactly. But seemingly too, like when it comes to Furfur's up B out of shields, even like not many players today have been like batting out of shield, but the second you do, he's ready for it. Like he always has that in his tool belt, and so it seems like that just being another thing on his tool belt, he's very conscious of and ready for. Alright, so game 4. Where are we going? Smashville? Yeah.
It is the Smashville.
Okay.
Bleggaman's pick. Whenever I think of Smashville, I don't know how high the ceiling is and the sides are. So whenever I'm thinking of Smashville, the only thing I can think of is my opponent must want a smaller space, or I can't run around as much.
Yeah.
Because it's a rather small stage in and of itself.
Yeah. I think of stage control.
Yeah.
Like, because all you have to do is control one platform compared to your opponent. And the fact, yes, also, like, you want a smaller stage so you can bat hands a little bit more, too.
Yeah.
Ooh, big call out on the jump there with a double jump back there. Okay. Something we haven't really been seeing from Furfur in the prior games, right? He wasn't calling out jumps very much, but
that's true.
A couple times now has taken the first stock.
Yeah. Yep, going for the back air, gets grabbed. Furfur's playing it pretty patient at the ledge here, just waiting to see his option. Going for that forward air a little too soon. Catches the up B on the landing. There's the anti-air.
Yeah, calls it again. Flag neutral gets up to a roll.
That's the turret.
That's the turret. Yeah. I was gonna say, it seems like he might not be super comfortable with a get off ledge option besides jumping, right?
Yeah. He's going for the up B there, but it's not quite killing yet. The dueling flame breath!
Oh, I guess we found out that Charizard wins that out.
Yeah. So he might beat it out in distance or duration. That would be my
nice
guess. That's
spike there from Bleg. That was
clean
clean.
down air. This is just a hype matchup.
Yeah.
It's just so cool to see them both just destroy each other off stage. Yep. Nice right here. Let's see how Bleggaman tries to get back here. He is coming back from quite a deficit. It's even stocks, but Bleggaman's at quite a high percent, and Bowser can kill you with basically anything at this point.
He's got to play it safe on shield.
Like that.
Yeah, he's going to get hugged for the kill.
Yeah. Come to Papa.
Ooh.
The double up air from Ivysaur.
He's lost his double jump too, yep.
Ooh.
Oh man, gonna get clipped by the down air.
He was waiting for that.
Get a huge advantage.
On the air dodge off stage, Ivysaur can come back from that though. It's the tether recovery. Zoning him out with Razor Leaf. See if we see the switch to Charizard come back anytime soon. He's sticking with his Ivysaur right now.
Good call out with forward smash.
Yep. Going for that.
Oh,
the side V the wrong way.
Ooh.
Oh, Bowser's coming out.
Oh, the spot dodge. Yeah.
Furfur's been doing really well with timing spot dodges. That's the main way I think he beat me when we played. Yeah, the spot dodge there. Ooh.
Oh man.
Went for that up smash. That was very gutsy.
Situation.
Yeah, Bleggaman is banking on this Ivysaur to carry it for him. I'm wondering if he's just trying to
call it from jump.
That's what I thought. That as soon as he took the stock, the Charizard was going to come back. Jump. No punish.
Nice.
Yeah, the good fade back.
It does about 20%. I was curious how much damage it does. That shouldn't kill just yet.
Yep. Looking for no jump that time, yeah. Bleggaman mixing up his options. And the grab. No
Good
kill. 162% Charizard. This lizard is thick, but not thick enough.
Yeah. And now we're finally seeing Furfur call out that Flame Breath too, or whatever it's called for Charizard.
Yeah. Flamethrower.
Flamethrower. Oh, that's a super sick name.
Yeah. And that's the name of the move.
Oh, really?
You don't play Pokemon, do you?
No, I don't. Yeah. I guess that's obvious at this point.
Yeah.
Alright, so bringing it to game 5. Furfur looking to reset the bracket here. But Bleg trying to finish things off here.
Yeah.
With this green Zard.
We're either gonna see the end of the bracket or the reset right here. Yeah. Bleggaman's got his hand on his forehead, deep in thought. Really thinking through what his options are, how he's gonna take this focus,
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, only 11% that time. It's such an interesting damage output from that move.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Spacing well with the flamethrower this time.
Yeah.
Good call
trying to land with that down air. Well, that forward air missing somehow.
Good shield discipline from Blegger there.
Yeah. If you just hold through that up B, then you get your punish. The dash attack catching the spot dodge even through it. Catching him with the grab. Charizard's grab is actually ridiculously large.
Yes, the call out that we were looking for.
Yeah.
He's always waiting just a little bit longer than I expect when it comes to calling out his jump. Oh, goes for the landing up air to up smash again.
He drifted out of that up smash though.
Yeah.
Yep. Forward air is calling out the jump, shielding.
Oh,
but
he barely makes it out of there.
Pulling the trigger a little bit too soon on that forward smash.
It's gonna be some guaranteed damage. Nice. Man, Furfur always jumping out of hit stun there.
Yep. The roll from
Oh,
Furfur
good
into the
parry
up B.
there too.
Bleggaman just has amazing patience right now.
He's big calling out those air dodges now. He's caught into a big pattern that Furfur's been doing. Is he coming back from that?
Oh yeah.
Furfur kind of dropping a big punish there though. It was not safe, but I understand trying to play things safe here.
Bleggaman's kind of running away with this one. He's just playing patient, staying grounded, waiting for the aerials. Shield grabs him.
Yep.
Calls out your jumps. Furfur trying to come back with something. Bleggaman coming back on stage. And
Tech Chase call out. Wow, free stock to finish the tournament. That was a very clean way for Bleggaman to adapt.
Yeah.
Seems like these game 5 scenarios, he really turns it up.
Yeah.
Very exciting to watch. That was a really cool set. Would you like to interview the winner?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do it.
This man is going to steamroll me if I let him.
Yeah, I noticed that you were really focused, like doing a good job focusing on the early kills. You didn't want to fight me in like a.
I really didn't want to. I was scared. Thank you for the games.
Those are good.
Yeah, that was very good.
Would you like a winner's interview?
I would.
Okay, fantastic.
Are you gonna call out everything that I was doing to me?
No.
Yes. No.
It's an interview. It's your job to tell me what you were doing.
I was staying Ivysaur, and you were like, "What? Why is he doing that?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering, but it worked for you.
It was a mind game, not on him, but on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So you were so confident in that matchup that your focus was actually mixing me up
Mixing-
rather than your actual opponent.
You're trying to mix the commentary.
I said, if
Yeah.
I hear Turin talking about me, I'm gonna give him like the biggest mix up of his lifetime. I'm not gonna switch.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And it worked for you.
Yeah.
Did really well.
Not quite. I lost that game, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So the one thing I want to talk about first is both times you played Furfur in game 5,
Yeah.
you kind of turned it up and figured something out and ran away with the game.
Yeah.
What is the main thing that you think you figured out that took those games for you?
I won.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. I just said, okay, I don't think I want to lose this, so I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so do you think...
No, actually, when you said, oh, Bleggaman's doing the thinking pose, I was sitting there, I was thinking like, all right,
Right.
he has every degree of momentum in his favor.
Yeah.
I was up 2 games,
Yep.
and then he brought the 2 games back.
Yep. Exactly.
Momentum is important in this game because it brings confidence to the player.
Uh-huh.
Confidence is important because it basically allows you to recover from your mistakes.
Yeah.
If you are unconfident, you're going to spend time debating what you want to do.
Right.
If you are debating what you want to do, then you don't have a strategy.
Uh-huh.
If you don't have a strategy, then you're not going to reap or like sow any benefits
Right.
whatsoever.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
so in those games, I said to myself, this man is getting so much off whenever I touch his shield.
Uh-huh.
He is getting a lot every time that I'm in a disadvantaged situation.
Right.
So if you rewatch that game, I opened up by staying aerial.
Yeah.
I actually was jumping around a lot.
Uh-huh.
Because I knew that he wanted to attack me horizontally with fair.
Exactly.
And he wanted me to try to mess up and hit his shield.
Uh-huh.
Every time I ran towards him, he would dash back
Yep.
as a way of defensive option of saying, I invite you to mess up so that I can punish you.
Exactly.
And so I said, I don't want to be here at all.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to be in the air.
Yeah.
And then I will get advantage by flamethrowing correctly.
Uh-huh.
And flamethrowing in a way that you can't punish.
Exactly.
And then when he got off stage, I said, all right, I've played 10 games with you now.
Uh-huh.
I know you're going to air dodge.
Uh-huh.
You're going to die in addition to that.
Exactly.
So that was the main thing, was I said to myself, I don't want to be in an environment where he feels confident. I don't want to be putting myself in the position to get steamrolled. So I'm going to disengage with good movement,
Uh-huh.
creating ambiguity in my playstyle,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to not fight you in the way that you want me to fight you.
Yeah.
Or in the way that you've been doing well.
Exactly. Yeah, and I think one thing that you pointed out in this interview that's valuable for all players to know that I don't think about enough and that I could think about more is knowing exactly how you gain your mentality back and how important that is compared to just technical advantages, right? Because I think a lot of players are like, oh, how am I technically losing? How do I beat the options that he's using, right? But the way you explained it sounds like you just won by knowing how you get momentum back rather than by technically beating his options.
Yes.
Right? Which eventually ended up happening. But it happened because you knew how to get your momentum back.
Yeah.
And how to get your mentality confident again.
Yes.
Yeah.
At least I'm actually struggling a lot with that as a player.
Yeah.
I was talking to Nano Ash last night. I was like, if I am losing, how do I come back?
Uh-huh.
And he said, I don't know, which was not super helpful.
Of
but
course
then
not, no.
he followed up, fortunately, by saying, like, that is one of the hardest things about the game.
Uh-huh.
You have to have a strategy, you have to stick with it, and you have to believe in that.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have a strategy, you're going to be going in blind, and it's going to be not fun.
Yeah.
So my
Exactly.
strategy was, don't engage with him in the way that he was doing well.
Uh-huh.
Because he was doing very, very well
Right.
every time I tried to be up in his face.
Uh-huh. And one thing I think I will say that is very strong about your play that I have noticed is that if you notice that you don't want to engage your opponent in a way that they're doing well, but you don't know what the alternative is, you take your time to figure that out, right? You are fine just disengaging and not trying to force anything until you figured out what to do, right? And I think that's what got you the tournament today.
Thank you.
So,
Appreciate
awesome. Fantastic time interviewing you.
that. Fantastic time being interviewed by you.
Yes, thank you.
Did you want to be timed out in DVD again?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I think actually what is supposed to happen at the end of our Awaken Cake tournament is that you were given the right to cake somebody in the face. Is that correct, Isaiah?
Yeah, they only took it away this time around because you're supposed to have 2 events.
I see.
This obviously and 2 events is super long.
Uh-huh.
I got one event, so I'm assuming not.
So there's no cake today.
I would have
today,
kicked myself.
So
Okay.
So, thank you everybody for tuning into our first rendition of the Wake Hyperbolic Time Chamber.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah.
I'll be exporting the odds very soon for everybody.